We still going?
Nah, this is time sensitive. Let's get it. No, I'm not gonna be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill. Shout out to New Orleans, but I've been working on something very special.
Looks like Lil Wayne is gearing up for a full-on showdown with Kendrick Lamar after that Super Bowl performance. And guess what? SZA and Serena might end up catching some heat too, just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, and the NFL?
Many years. So it was surely a possibility. So the people in New Orleans said, yeah, the Super Bowl said, yeah. Just kidding. We chose Kendrick. Wayne fans said, huh? Super Bowl said, huh? I don't know. Ask Jay-Z. Ah, yes, that Jay-Z, the only Jay-Z, because he is the one who chooses directly who is performing in the Super Bowl. And this happened because after the Colin Kaepernick thing, the NFL asked Rihanna to perform. She said,
yeah, they're about to be dragged right into this mess. Word on the street is the NFL scrambled to send Lil Wayne an apology letter the second they announced Kendrick as last year's halftime show performer. But here's where it gets juicy. Wayne never acknowledged it. No response, no comment, just complete silence. And you already know, silence can be louder than words. But hold up.
And if I've learned anything this year, it's that none of us, not a single one of us, not even me, should ever pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
What's really fueling Wayne's beef? If you think it's got something to do with Drake, think again. That situation was messy in its own way. See? Drake allegedly pulled the ultimate betrayal, getting involved with Wayne's ex while Wayne was locked up. Imagine finding that out fresh out of jail. Wayne was so messed up about it, he even said, I woke up still feeling effed up about the effed up day that I had. Wayne straight up admitted, I'm used to arguing with my girl every day, but finding out she messed with Drake, that was the worst thing I could have ever found out.
I really do want to say thank you again for what you've done for my life, for my family, for my friends, for all my collaborators, all the producers, all the other artists that I work with, you know, the ones that didn't turn, I mean, the ones that still real, you know.
So if he's already been through that nightmare, there's no way he's coming for Kendrick just because of Drake. Nah, this runs way deeper. This whole thing, it's about protecting the YMCMB legacy. And let's be real, Wayne's ego isn't about to take a hit without a fight. The entire crew is still salty over how everything went down. And now, Wayne's convinced this was all orchestrated by none other than his longtime rival Jay-Z, all just to slight him and his squad. That realization, a major wake-up call. Now let's take it back. 2006. Lil Wayne was on the verge of signing with Def Jam, but at the last minute, he renewed his deal with Cash Money instead. And guess who was running Def Jam at the time? Yep, Jay-Z. That single decision set off a feud that lasted for years, one that had both of them trading diss tracks non-stop.
Jay-Z has spoken out on Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl announcement. In a statement shared by Hot 97, Jay-Z praised Lamar's upcoming Super Bowl performance, calling him a once-in-a-generation.
Fans even started saying, Lil Wayne is the gang. And now, that old rivalry might be heating up all over again. Wayne was already solidified as the GOAT, but then the conversation shifted. Suddenly, it wasn't just about him. It turned into Jay-Z verses. Drake and fans weren't holding back. They were throwing shade left and right, hyping up Drake as the superior rapper. One fan even said, I think Drake has had a longer run at the top than Jay-Z did. Now, do you think Jay-Z took that as a compliment? Not a chance. Word is, Jay's been holding on to that grudge like a scorned ex who just won't let go, and he wasn't about to miss his shot. Then boom, Drake and Kendrick get into it. But before things could go too far, Kendrick had to pause the beef. And guess what came next? The Super Bowl halftime show. And who's pulling the strings on that? Jay-Z himself. Now here's where it gets messy. Jay-Z handpicks Kendrick Lamar to headline in Lil Wayne's own hometown. Fans say Jay saw the perfect chance to take a direct shot at YMCMB, and he took it. And the internet, it went into full meltdown mode.
I know Serena very well, and I know that she'll hear it loud and clear, but she'll also not hate me for it because it's lighthearted.
Twitter turned into a straight-up YMCMB fan rally, with everyone jumping in to pick a side. Nicki Minaj was the first to set things off when she tweeted, denying a young black man what he rightfully put in this game for no other reason but your ego. And let's be real, we all knew exactly who she was calling out.
Number one, you got that. You have the number one album. You have 20 songs in the Billboard Hot 100, Top 100. That's unbelievable.
It's been a slow week.
Yeah. Congratulations on
Thank you so much. It's an honor. Yeah. No, thank you for everyone that supported, and we're all very grateful. It's
Then Birdman decided it was time to speak up, stepping out of the shadows to drop his own message. Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne, YM, CMB.
I remember when I was about like 17 years old. I was in a parking lot and I was watching Jay-Z. For me, that was really a moment that unlocked something in my mind. It made me realize that all this is possible, you know. So I want to thank him, both of them.
I'ma make these ninjas respect us on Gladys. Oh, it was on. But just when things couldn't get any messier, Kendrick shook the table even more. He dropped his album GNX, and in the song Whacked Out Murals, he mentioned Lil Wayne by name. He rapped, "Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my Raleigh chain proud." Irony? I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. But here's where it gets real shady. Kendrick threw in a coded shot at Wayne, rapping, "Won the Super Bowl, and now it's the only one, congratulate me. All these knob when agitated, I'm just glad they showing they faces. Quite frankly, plenty artists, but they outdated, old flows, trying to convince me that they favorite."
Does not want Kendrick to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. That is the play here. All this is because he does not want Kendrick to perform that song at the Super Bowl. Lord child, it's now.
Star. At this point, the YMCMB legacy is on the ropes, hanging by a thread. Someone has to step up and save the day, because in the rap game, when the stakes are this high, it's only a matter of time before the next move gets played. And just like that, the YMCMB empire was looking shaky. Fans were divided, industry insiders were whispering, and the whole hip-hop world was watching closely. But if there's one thing about Lil Wayne, he's not the type to let his legacy get disrespected without a fight. Sources say Wayne's been cooking up something serious behind the scenes. Some are even speculating that a diss track could be on the way. And let's not forget, when Lil Wayne decides to respond, he doesn't just drop bars, he burns bridges. Meanwhile, Birdman has been making some bold moves, reaching out to key industry players to make sure YMCMB's name stays in the conversation. There are even rumors that Drake might be re-entering the battle, but after everything that's happened between him and Wayne, would he even be welcome back? And here's where it gets even wilder. Wayne's inner circle is convinced this whole situation was a calculated setup from the start.
Man, I did not crip walk like that at Wimbledon. Ooh, I would have been fine. It was all love.
Some say Jay-Z was playing chess, not checkers, making moves behind the scenes to ensure YMCMB takes a hit while Kendrick thrives. But one thing's for sure, the storm is far from over, and the next move, it could change everything. It's diss track time, but the real question is, who's bold or reckless enough to go head to head with Kendrick? Drake? Out of the equation. Word is, he's still licking his wounds after Kendrick's ruthless bars. Birdman? Not touching this with a 10-foot pole. And Nicki Minaj? Oh, she's too smart to risk upsetting the barbs over this one. So now, the streets are saying the GOAT himself, Lil Wayne, is the only one who can step up and save YMCMB's reputation. And let's be real, Wayne felt those shots from Kendrick's album. The timing was too perfect.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling. Because I'm excited. But February 9th, for anybody that's watching from Australia, I'm coming back to Australia the first time in 8 years.
Right after Kendrick dropped, Wayne took to social media with a cryptic post saying, "Man, WTF I do? I just be chillin', and they still come from my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me. But I shall destroy if disturbed. On me. Love. Oh, he's warning them. And when Wayne sends out a warning, it usually means he's about to fire back. Behind the scenes, Wayne's been quietly cooking up something major. While everyone else was hyped over the Super Bowl halftime show, Wayne was low-key teasing Carter 6. And when someone asked if he'd be at the big game, he didn't even hesitate, just shut it down with a cold no. So now the question is Wayne really about to step into the ring and clap back at Kendrick? Because if he does, this might be one of the biggest rap showdowns of the decade. With all eyes on him, Lil Wayne is at a crossroads. Does he let this slide, or does he step up and remind everyone why he's the GOAT? And from what insiders are saying, Wayne isn't the type to let disrespect go unchecked. Rumors are flying that Carter 6 isn't just an album, it's a statement. Sources close to Wayne say he's been locked in the studio. And trust me, he's not just laying down verses. He's crafting a response. If Kendrick thought he could take a shot without consequences, he might have just poked the wrong bear. And let's not forget, Wayne's battle-tested. This is the same man who went toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in the industry and came out untouched. He's not new to this. He's built for this. Fans are already buzzing that a full-on lyrical war could be coming, and if Wayne decides to drop a diss, it's going to be headline news. Meanwhile, social media is going crazy. Some are writing for Kendrick, saying the new generation is taking over, while others are convinced Wayne is about to shut down the competition once and for all. One thing is clear, this isn't over. Now the only question left, when is Wayne going to make his move? Because when he does, it's going to shake the entire rap game.
This shit, that shit's like, I have to be who I am authentically, and if, you know, the world can't accept that, then so be it. But who rocking with it, I'm gonna put it all the way out there, you know, whether it's in private or whether it's on the main stage.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people and a lot of artists stand.
With the tension at an all-time high, everyone's waiting on Lil Wayne's next move. The industry knows he's not one to let shots slide, and if history has taught us anything, it's that when Wayne feels disrespected, he fires back hard. Insiders are whispering that Wayne has been cooking up something lethal in the studio. Some say it's a direct response to Kendrick, others believe he's stacking up an entire album filled with subliminal shots. Either way, Carter 6 just became the most anticipated project of the year. Meanwhile, YMCMB fans are in full-blown battle mode online. One fan tweeted, "Y'all must have forgot who Wayne is. Don't let the chill vibes fool you. He invented half these rappers' styles." Another wrote, "If Wayne comes for Kendrick, this might be the biggest rap war since Nas and Jay." And speaking of Jay-Z, people are speculating that he's sitting back watching this unfold just as he planned. Some are even saying he's playing puppet master, pushing Kendrick as the new face of rap while Wayne is being backed into a corner. But here's the thing, Wayne's never been the type to let anyone box him in. So now it's just a waiting game. The second Wayne drops his response, hip-hop is gonna be flipped upside down. The only question is, will Kendrick be ready for what's coming next? At this point, the whole rap game is on edge, because if Lil Wayne really fires back, this could go way beyond just music. Industry insiders are already buzzing that this isn't just about bars anymore. This could turn into a full-blown power shift in hip-hop. Sources close to Wayne say he's fully aware of what's at stake. This isn't just a response to Kendrick. This is about solidifying his legacy and making sure no one tries to rewrite rap history. And if the whispers are true, Wayne's about to drop something so major that it'll send shockwaves through the industry. Meanwhile, Kendrick isn't backing down either. He's been quiet, but people close to him say he's watching everything unfold, and he's ready if Wayne decides to take it there. Some are even speculating that Kendrick already has a response track locked and loaded, just waiting for Wayne to make the first move. And then there's Drake. People are questioning if he'll jump back into the mix or stay on the sidelines, but after what Kendrick did to him in those brutal bars, Drake might be playing it safe for now. With tensions rising and fans split down the middle, one thing is clear, hip-hop hasn't seen a war like this in years, and the second Wayne decides to drop, it's going to be absolute chaos. At this point, the energy in hip-hop is electric. Everybody knows something big is about to drop, and it's just a matter of when. Lil Wayne has been too quiet, and if there's one thing we've learned over the years, it's that when Wayne goes silent, he's about to make noise in a big way. Word on the street is that Carter 6 might not just be an album, it could be a declaration of war. Insiders say Wayne has been perfecting every bar, making sure that when he drops, there will be no room for debate on where he stands in the rap game. And if Kendrick thought his shots would go unanswered, he might be in for a reality check. Meanwhile, the fans, they're getting restless. Twitter and Instagram are flooded with comments like, "Wayne better not let this slide. We need a response ASAP." And if Carter 6 has a Kendrick diss, it's over for the whole game. Even old school hip hop heads are weighing in, saying this battle could define the next era of rap. But here's the real question. Is Kendrick ready for the kind of smoke Wayne might bring? Because let's not forget, Wayne isn't just a rapper. He's a battle-tested veteran who's seen it all. He's survived label drama, industry politics, and even jail time. So what's a rap beef to him? Right now, it's a waiting game. But when Wayne finally presses play on what he's been cooking, the whole industry better buckle up. The hip-hop world is at a standstill. Everybody is just waiting for Lil Wayne to make his move. The tension is so thick, you could cut it with a knife. Wayne's silence is getting louder, and if history has taught us anything, it's that when he finally speaks, it's going to shake the whole industry. But here's the thing, Wayne isn't just dropping a response for the sake of it. This is about legacy. This is about proving that even after decades in the game, his pen is still untouchable. And if Kendrick thought he had the last word, Wayne might just be gearing up to flip the script entirely. Insiders are already talking. Wayne has been locked in the studio for weeks, perfecting every line, making sure that when he drops, there will be no questions left about his dominance. Some sources even claim that Wayne has a full-blown diss track ready, but he's waiting for the perfect moment to unleash it. Meanwhile, fans are losing it online. The timeline is on fire with posts like, "Wayne is the king of metaphors. If he drops a Kendrick diss, it's gonna be a masterclass. Kendrick is dope, but y'all must have forgotten Wayne was dropping triple entendres before it was a trend." Even hip-hop legends are watching closely. Some are betting on Kendrick, saying he's the new face of rap, while others are saying Wayne is about to remind everybody exactly who the blueprint is. Right now it's a game of chess, not checkers. Wayne is moving in silence, and when he finally makes his move, it's gonna be the biggest moment in hip-hop this year. At this point, the tension in hip-hop is unbearable. Lil Wayne's next move could make or break the conversation about rap supremacy. The streets are buzzing, the industry is watching, and fans are practically begging for him to drop a response. But Wayne? He's still playing it smart. Insiders say he's been deep in the lab, perfecting every line, making sure that when he speaks, it's not just another diss, it's a declaration of dominance. This ain't just about Kendrick anymore. This is about cementing his place in history. And while Wayne's camp is staying tight-lipped, one thing is clear. Carter 6 is coming, and it's coming with heat. Some sources claim Wayne has already recorded multiple songs addressing the situation, while others believe he's waiting to see if Kendrick makes another move first. Either way, something big is brewing. Meanwhile, hip-hop veterans are weighing in. Some say Wayne should let the new generation have their moment, while others insist he has to clap back to remind everyone why he's a legend. One industry insider even said, if Wayne really wanted to, he could body Kendrick with just one verse. People forget who we're dealing with. But here's where things get interesting. Kendrick's camp is unusually quiet too. Some say he's preparing for whatever comes next, while others believe he's already moved on, considering himself the victor. But did he really win? Or is he just waiting for the inevitable? One thing's for sure, the rap world is on edge. And the second Wayne decides to press play on his response, hip-hop will never be the same again. Wayne might be citing time-sensitive reasons for his silence, but let's be real. The anticipation is killing us. He's already made it clear he's got nothing but love for his hometown of New Orleans, but something big is coming. And if the rumors are true, nobody is safe. Wayne is allegedly gearing up to take shots at everyone involved in the drama. The NFL, Jay-Z, Kendrick, SZA, and even Serena Williams. Oh, this is about to be next level. One thing's for sure, Wayne isn't just mad about being snubbed for the halftime show. He's looking at the bigger picture, and hip-hop politics might have just woken up a monster. One fan summed it up perfectly saying, Jay-Z knew exactly what he was doing by snubbing Wayne. The Wheezy we're about to get, that's motivated Wheezy, and when he's in that zone, nobody's safe. Another fan even threw shade at Serena and everyone on stage with Kendrick, saying, Wayne doesn't need backup dancers. Okay, that was savage. But now, it's your turn to weigh in. Is Lil Wayne about to go nuclear on Kendrick, Jay-Z, and the NFL in his upcoming album? And will he really throw shots at Serena Williams just for standing on that stage? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest drama. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next video.